22nd to Queen Quet. This year they're celebrating the slogan of the Gullah Geechee Sea Island Coalition, the oldest organization in the world history with words Gullah Geechee in its name. To that end, the theme for this year, and I'm going to let Queen help me with this. Could you help me out, Queen?
You don't have to help on that thing like that. They don't ain't supposed to try it. When they go crazy teeth off.
I
I
got
don't want to take care of the roof or hit the tree.
you. Come on up to the microphone.
What are you doing? Y'all go.
Absolutely. So tonight, we will be acknowledging the Gullah Geechee Appreciation Week proclamation to designate the week of July 22nd to August 2nd as Gullah Geechee Nation Appreciation Week. Whereas Jasper County is one of the most historic low-country counties in South Carolina, and in the 18th century, this area and the South Carolina coast became the locale in some of the richest rice farm plantations in the South, which were linked to specific West African ethnic groups that became known as the Gullah Geechee. And whereas the Gullah Geechee ancestral civilization originated in West Africa, and its people coming to the United States due to having been kidnapped to be enslaved in the United States to work on the plantations and coastal regions, including South Carolina, in which their African fair, original language, and craftsmanship, the Gullah Geechee people left their mark on South Carolina. And whereas the Gullah Geechee culture has had a powerful impact on the low country of South Carolina, including Jasper County, and these Gullah Geechee influences have helped define our southern lifestyle and culture. And whereas John Bascom, who served in Jasper County in the South Carolina House of Representatives from 1870 to 1874, was born in 1827, emerged from this culture and community, and farmed the very lands on which he and many of his people had been enslaved. And whereas the preservation and celebration of the Gullah Geechee culture has gained momentum due to the Gullah Geechee Cultural Heritage Act, created by the United States Representative James Clyburn, as well as efforts of much others, such as Queen Quet and the Gullah Geechee Nation, and Kwame Shaw, founders of the Gullah Geechee Nation International Music and Movement Festival. And whereas Gullah Geechee Sustainability Plan has been created to sustain the land and the Gullah Geechee culture, and whereas Queen Quet, who became the first Gullah Geechee to speak before the United Nations on behalf of the Gullah Geechees, led the creation of this plan and the aforementioned act. And whereas it is appropriate to recognize the importance and bringing awareness and appreciation for this rich culture and history in order to increase understanding of all the contributions of the Gullah Geechee have given to our area, and whereas a series of activities will take place throughout Jasper County and virtually to honor the history and legacy of the Gullah Geechee Nation and part of the United States decade of people of African descent. And whereas Jasper County joins in celebrating the lives of the Gullah Geechees that have left so much rich legacy of our county, region, and nation by joining in with the theme of this year's celebration. Queen, I'm going to let you take.
One of them wants to take care of the roof or heal the tree.
Absolutely. This slogan was coined when Queen Quet founded the Gullah Geechee Sea Island Coalition 30 years ago. Whereas Queen Quet, chiefess of the Gullah Geechee Nation, has been to all 50 states and 5 continents and returns each year to celebrate Gullah Geechee Nation Appreciation Week, which is launched on the last Saturday in July. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Jasper County Council does hereby proclaim the week of July 22nd until August 2nd as Gullah Geechee Nation Appreciation Week in Jasper County, and encourages all of the citizens to actively participate in educational activities aimed at increasing both knowledge and appreciation of the rich culture. Duly signed by myself today, for the Jasper County Council, and we will give this to Queen Quet. You got
Thank you, sir.
any words you'd like to
Yes.
share amongst us?
Yes, I gotta leave you slide because you knew for the chairman and thing like that, you ain't gonna do it, crack your teeth like that, yeah, that.
I can understand everything you say,
But you can't repeat it.
but I can't repeat it.
So good evening, everybody. Glad to be back here one more again in Jasper County and thing like that. It seemed a little strange because I used to that David Tedder to hand me this shit thing. So I have to get used to the chairman finally doing his job. I said, David, what are you doing up here? You ain't the chairman. Okay. He done retired. Y'all send him back across the region. We can send him back here. And thing like that. I'm so glad to be here once again, and it is always an honor to be in this building that is named after someone that stood by my side, fought for us, fought for the land. So we honor Brother Pinckney. We know you with us every year for this celebration, and as usual, we will launch the celebration actually this week. So this is the closest that this county has ever given the proclamation to when the celebration is. So y'all can't forget, put them on the Frigidaire. Friday evening. Friday evening at 6 o'clock, if you come over to St. Helena Island, I'm a native of St. Helena Island, we will be at the Penn Center at 6 with our Gullah Geechee Create Artist Reception. And we're going to celebrate the artists who have removed marine debris and then upcycled it and turned it into beautiful pieces of artwork. And we're going to even auction that artwork off. So we have Gullah Geechee and African American artists from South Carolina that have done that. But Saturday, put on your dancing shoes, boots on the ground, time to get done. All right, we're going to film here at Penn from noon to 3, but we'll be, instead of at the Dr. York W. Bailey Museum on Friday, we'll be over at Frizzell Community House on Saturday. So bring the entire family, come out. We'll have plenty of good things for your nampon and things like that. You can bring your drum, your tambourine, definitely bring some joy. We're going to have some fun. And it's indoors and outdoors. Because I know we saying, boy, it's hot. I know. That's why we going to be indoors and outdoors. Okay? So if you can bring the elders, it'll be nice and cool in the building. The museum will be open. It's cool. The gift shop, everything. And our Reconstruction Era National Historical Park. They will be open. The Rangers will be giving tours in the building. So you can come and bring everybody. Bring the Lee children and the older people. And bring the whole of the council with you. Y'all know y'all need to be counting. If y'all can make me come on a road called Snake as much as my mama don't like Snake, y'all can come on to my side. So definitely. But this is an honor. Thank you, Chairman.
Absolutely.
It's wonderful.
Thank you.
Next year we won't make it so hard on you for the theme.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I do have invitations for y'all. I give to the clerk so she can pass them to each
Thank
of
you
you
so
as well.
much.
Thank you so much.
All
Peace,
right.
love, and blessings.
Take care.
You got a good shot? Yeah.